Hi, my name is Manya McFarlane, and I am a National Board Certified Teacher, and I teach here at Liberty Elementary School. I teach the 4th and 5th grade students in the HiCap program. And something new that we're doing this year is we are focusing on vocabulary, increasing our vocabulary, and different ways to do that other than standard ways that we've been doing that in the past. So one of the newest things we're doing is interactive charts. So we have several interactive charts around the classroom. The kids will come to the chart during center time or also times when they have no other work to do. And they read the words that are presented and they think about the definition of that word. And then they can turn over the card and see if they're correct. If they're correct, they will go ahead and leave the card turned over to show that they got that one correct. And if they're not correct, they put it back, but they think about it. And then in the end, they go ahead and count up how many cards they got correct by looking at how many are turned over in the definition. And they record that in their books. And then the next time they come to the chart, the objective is to get at least one more correct, possibly two more correct. These charts also allow me to do differentiation because I introduce the words, 10 words at a time in our lessons, and we do books and bookwork for that. But this is all of the words that we're going to do in 8 weeks of time. So it's 8 weeks worth of words, and kids can work at their own pace. So kids that feel like they want to know it now, because I have a lot that want to know it now, they can study it now and learn it. And kids that are lagging a little behind and want to get caught up, they can also come to this chart and practice on those words. We also have interactive charts for math. We have lots of math words. We also have a book that I call our character trait book. And with the character trait book, we use that to talk about each other. So once a week on Mondays, we come in and they get a little yellow card, pick a stick randomly, and that's the person who they're going to give 3 compliments to. So in that, they get words that are higher level words. So instead of saying nice, they have words like considerate. This feels so good about themselves, and it helps them to also learn those words that are on that paper. And we also do picture dictionary. So these are just ways that we're reinforcing all the words that we're learning. I'm a big game person, so I like to play games. So we play around the world, where I'll challenge 2 kids to a word, give them a definition, give me the word, or give them a synonym, give me the word. Or I will play baseball, where we'll split the class in half, and I'll give them the word, and they give me a synonym for the word. Take your base. If you're correct, 3 strikes, and your team is out. And then the next team goes up, but they put their tally marks up on the board, and it's very competitive. They just enjoy their time and their learning. We've talked about learning through listening. So they're listening to one another, they're interacting with one another, and they're learning their vocabulary. We also have an activity called Meet the Word. So they get a badge that has their word on it, and they get to take their books with them when they're doing this activity. And they go around the classroom, and then when I say stop, they meet someone, and they're wearing a word, and the person may ask them a question about, tell me my synonym. Or they'll use the word in a sentence, but they leave the word out. So it has to be a meaningful sentence that makes sense, and the other student should be able to guess the word based on the sentence that they've given them. What's the antonym for this word? So lots of practice with our words, and this is how we're working on growing our vocabulary this year.
This school year in the Marysville School District, we're doing things differently. Thank you for your partnership and support of Marysville and Tulalip students.